Hey guys, Sam here. Welcome back to another episode of our Middlesbrough Career Mode series. I know it's been a while since I uploaded one of these guys. If you didn't see the last episode of the PSG Career Mode, I have just been really busy with work. I explained it in that video, and I can't thank you guys enough for the patience that you guys have shown, but I hope you're still into this series because we still got a lot of things to do here at Middlesbrough. Still many seasons to build this team up to where we want it to be, but we got to focus on what's going on right now. What's going on right now is an EFL Cup game against Manchester United at home. Now, we are absolutely killing it. We are playing some fantastic football. I don't know if I've lost my touch on FIFA over the past week or so, but I hope I haven't. I hope I'm still banging with this team. But again, I just do want to apologize for not uploading for a while, and I just hope we can pick up where we left off and start to upload this a little bit more often. That would be really nice, but work is still being a bitch, so hopefully I have the time to record. But without further ado, let's take a look at the starting 11 that'll be taking on Manchester United at home in the EFL Cup round 4. Okay, that is the starting 11 going into this game. It is a bit of a mix-up of the first team lineup and a second string lineup. We got Jordan Rhodes up front. This is his competition. He's already got 4 goals in this competition, 2 braces from 2 games, so hopefully he can keep that up here against Manchester United. We got Victor Fisher on the left and Adama on the right, with Downing, Leadbitter and Dayrune as a midfield 3. Friend, Gibson, Espinoza and Nsu make up a back 4, with Victor Valdez in between the sticks against his former club, a team that he had a lot of dramas with. So hopefully he can show them that he is a quality keeper, even though I don't think Manchester United are missing out on him very much. Hopefully he can show his worth for us and show that he was good enough for Manchester United. He's got a chip on his shoulder, so hopefully Victor Valdez steps up here today, and hopefully we can knock off Manchester United in the EFL Cup. It'll be a massive win if we could do that, guys, and we'll be one step closer to winning our first bit of silverware along with Aitor Karanka, so hopefully we'll be able to get this done. But without further ado, let's get into the game, and let's hope somehow we can knock off the Red Devils. Nsu. Oh, Adama steals it off of Luke Shaw. Adama takes on another one, and he nearly had an opportunity there. Decent start with some good pressing. Fosu Mensah now into Wayne Rooney. Rooney out wide to Lingard. And Lingard has an opportunity and a second opportunity. And Lingard puts it in the back of the net. And United are up after 11 minutes. And some decent play from Manchester United on the second opportunity. Jesse Lingard is able to put it away. A great pass from Wayne Rooney. Valdez makes the first save. And the defenders just can't get in the way of that in time, and it's Lingard who picks up the first goal here and makes a 1-0 to Manchester United. Not the start that we wanted at all. Dayrune into Nsu. Nsu on the wing, whips it in, no one making themselves available, and Fosu Mensah just dominating the box and getting rid of it. Victor Fisher cutting in early. He's got Adama in support. Adama sees Jordan Rhodes making a run. What does Rhodes have in his locker? Nothing. Smalling just pretty much dominated him. Rooney out wide to Ashley Young, and he's got a bit of room to run into. Gibson is chasing him, and that's some fantastic defending from Gibson, the young centre-back, trying to impress. Wayne Rooney out wide now for United, given room to play the ball, but Valdez knows he's got to punch that out. Rhodes into Adama. He's got Leadbitter. Leadbitter's got Victor Fisher. Fisher now trying to take on his man. He's coming up against Chris Smalling and also Darmian, and Darmian with some great defending. Into Downing. Downing lays it off for Dayrune. Dayrune's got Jordan Rhodes in the box. Jordan Rhodes trying to hang on to the ball, and Bailly is a bit too strong for him. First substitution of the game and a reshuffle of formation to something a little bit different. Negredo comes on for Adama. Just stamina issues. I just didn't have a winger to bring on, so we thought we'd put Negredo up at striker, play 2 strikers, Fisher and Downing on each side, with Leadbitter and Dayrune trying to dominate midfield. Bit of a 4-4-2, 4-2-2-2, whichever way you want to look at it, but it's a 2-striker formation, and we're going into the second half now. We need a bit more going forward, so hopefully Negredo offers us that little bit more. Oh no, it falls to Marcus Rashford, and he plays it into Wayne Rooney, who rattles the crossbar. And on the second opportunity, United have scored again from the second opportunity. The defense just falling asleep there. What a pass from Rashford that was. Rooney's first strike really should have gone in. And no one was alert enough. Rooney continued his run and he put it in the back of the net, making it 2-0. And he doesn't even know how he scored. Couple different options, couple people making runs, but United defensively has just been so fucking good. Jesse Lingard now with a bit of room. Espinoza chasing him. United still looking for more goals here, surprisingly. But he plays it in to potentially Rooney, who just overran that a bit. Rhodes into Daeroon. He's got Negredo. Negredo's going to play the first time ball over to Stuart Downing. It was a fantastic ball from Negredo, who's Downing got in support in the box. He whips it in, but that's going to be Sergio Romero's ball every day of the week. Wayne Rooney now. Outrunning people. I've never seen that in my life, and it is another second opportunity, but this time Martial unfortunately is offside, so it will not count. But my word, that could have been 3-0 that easily. Nsu plays it to Leadbitter. Leadbitter cuts it in on his right. He's just going to have a go, Leadbitter. No one's shooting, and he just thinks, I'm just going to have a go. Too bad he has a shit shot on him. Pogba now going for a run. Ibrahimovic is on the pitch as well. How many substitutes does United have? It feels like they've made 5 substitutes. Stuart Downing now skipping away from his man, if you could believe it. Stuart Downing is trying to tear up the defence all on his own. Referee, that's a foul! How is that not a foul? Oh my word, referee. Pogba out wide to Lingard. United are probably going to have the last chance of the game. Can they make it 3-0? Whips it in. Valdez claims it. There it is, full time, and it's a 2-0 win to Manchester United. A very poor performance to start off the episode, but more importantly, I think it was a really good performance by United. I mean, we didn't play well, but they didn't help us. They had a fucking incredible showing. Defensively, they were so solid, and we just never got anything going. So, a 2-0 loss. We're out of the EFL Cup, but it's Manchester United, so maybe there's a bit of leeway there. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems. Those are the stats for you guys. We only registered 1 shot. That was Leadbitter's long shot that didn't even hit the target. A really poor performance from us. I really think it was just a good defensive performance from United. I can't say that enough. Their defense was insane. They were breaking quick on the counter-attacks, and they were just all over us. They were beating us to second balls. They were beating us to first balls. They were beating us to everything. And they pick up 2 rebound goals, so 2 second chances, and they put them both in the back of the net, Lingard and Wayne Rooney, making it 2-0. They also picked up a clean sheet. They were good in possession. They were good off possession. They just had a fucking good performance, guys, and it's a 2-0 loss. Not the way we want to start the episode, but we have to put our focus back into the league and hopefully continue the form that we had in the Premier League. Really unfortunate injury that happened in the game was Stuart Downing. He's out for 7 days, so it's not too bad, and I think he might miss this next Premier League game. It was a femur contusion, which doesn't sound too good, but only 7 days. Very lucky. We have a lot of injuries at the moment. Well, we have 2 injuries at the moment, and Stuart Downing leaving on injury as well would be really bad, so luckily it's only 7 days. Alright, the next game of today's episode is a home game against Bournemouth. Just a couple days after that away game at United, but we do sit at the top of the table. Yes, Chelsea have a game in hand, but right now we're sitting at the top of the table. 10 goals scored in 9 games, so goal scoring has not been our speciality, but 4 goals conceded in those 9 games is only tied with Chelsea for the best. The only team that can boast a decent defensive record along with us. Bournemouth at the moment sit in 13th position, better than a lot of teams, better than Everton, better than Liverpool, better than West Ham. And they've picked up 2 wins out of their 9 games. Scored 11, conceded 11. So it looks like this will be a very tight game, actually. But without further ado, let's take a look at the team that will be taking on Bournemouth at home at the Riverside Stadium. Alright, that is the starting 11 going into this game. It's a great up front with Stuani behind him, courtesy of that Stuart Downing injury. We're playing Stuani as like a second striker, attacking midfield sort of position. He doesn't actually play there. He's like a right mid / striker. But we're going to play him there anyway. Adama on the right with Fisher on the left. Desart and Daeroon back in midfield as the combination. With Fabio, Espinosa, Ayala and Nsu as a back 4. Victor Valdez in between the sticks. And I'm hoping that maybe the fitness won't affect us too much. But a lot of players are tired from that cup game. So I'm hoping we can pick up 3 points here against Bournemouth. Anything less will be a bit of an embarrassment, especially considering our start to the season. But Bournemouth do have a decent team, so we can't take them lightly. We've come off a loss. We need to bounce back, boys. Let's go, and let's get the 3 points. Ball played into Negredo. He's got Stuani in support. And now Stuani going forward. He's got Adama. Adama back into Stuani. Stuani into Negredo. Negredo trying to play back into Stuani. And the defense just stepping up. Decent start to the game. Very positive signs. It's going to be a ball by Victor Fisher. He's going to whip that one in. Who's in there? Stuani's in there. He leaps ahead of everybody. What a leap from Stuani. But the header is just wide. Look at the air this man gets. What a fucking jump. What a fucking jump. Let's just appreciate how high this jump is. Look at that. For air. That is Ronaldo air right there. Look at that. He's farting in Ayala's face right now, and Ayala can't do shit about it. What a leap. That is NBA stats, right? Look how fucking high he is. Cristiano Ronaldo, eat your fucking heart out, mate. You've never jumped that high in your life. Stuani, you freaking beast. Adama plays it through to Desart. Desart has Victor Fisher, who puts that over for Stuani. That's a fantastic ball from Desart. Stuani still has the ball, trying to get something in the middle, and it's good defending from Bournemouth. Stuani to whip this one in. It's a looper. Someone's in there! The crossbar's been rattled! And the second opportunity doesn't go Negredo's way. He hits the post as well. I think it was Desart who got to the first ball. Negredo somehow winning the second opportunity, and he just can't tuck it in between the posts. And Karanka is urging his boys that the goal is coming. Charging down the right-hand side, no one challenging him. The first man to him is Espinosa. He beats him. It's a long ball over to Sermon. What can he do now with the ball? Bournemouth now gaining numbers in the box. Is he going to try and whip something in here? He does, but that is definitely not going anywhere. And Espinosa deals with it. Falls to Pugh. He finds a Phobie. What does a Phobie have in support? He did have someone in the middle. I believe it was Jack Wilshere. And he just wasn't ready for that. He just was not on balance. It falls to Wilshere. Jack Wilshere gets stopped by Desart. Fantastic defending, but a falls to Stanislas. Always very dangerous. He finds Pugh into Smith, into a Phobie, and it's Espinosa, I believe, with the last-ditch effort, keeping us in this game. Bournemouth are growing in confidence right now. Daniels again, he finds Harry Arter. He has Sermon in support. He goes back to Arter, and Bournemouth now not allowing us to breathe. It's a ball into Stanislas, but Fabio with some good defending. It's still alive with Junior Stanislas, and he puts that high and wide. Negredo to Desart. Desart over the top for Adama. What does Adama have here? He's going to try and whip this one in. He's got someone in there with Stuani. It falls to Daroon. Daroon smashes that! And Boric with a good save. I was ready to go absolutely nuts, boys. What a hit from Daroon. And Boric was just ready for it. Not enough in the corner. I think a bit more to the left, and that was a guaranteed goal. Ball be whipped in by Stuani. Who's he got in the middle? Victor Fisher challenging for it. It falls to Adama eventually. Adama now whips that back in. He's only got Espinosa, who goes for a bicycle kick. Our centre-back trying to get himself in a goal of the season contendership right there. Good ball out wide by Bournemouth into Pugh. Bournemouth looking dangerous, and that's a fantastic challenge. Don't you dare blow it up, ref. That was a solid challenge. Good play here. Stuani over the top for Victor Fisher, who's got a lot of room. That was a fantastic bit of play between Negredo, Fisher, and Stuani. Speaking of Negredo, he's running in for the header, and we've scored the first goal of the episode through Alvaro Negredo and the header. Fantastic finish by Negredo, but more importantly, the build-up play I thought was 10 out of 10. Great link-up between Negredo, Stuani, and Victor Fisher, and it's given us a fantastic opportunity to go ahead and win this game. Great bit of passing that put Victor Fisher out on the wing. He cuts in, loves crossing it in with his right foot, and Negredo is just waiting, and he will munch up those headers every day of the week. And he just put that in the bottom corner. Very, very simple. Karanka's a happy man, and it's 1-0 at the Riverside Stadium. No. Oh, he's rattled the crossbar, Phobie. I really didn't think he was going to win the header. Once he did win it, I thought we were 1-1, boys. I don't know how he's not slotted that in. Phobie now out wide to Junior Stanislas. Bournemouth growing in confidence, that's for sure. That 1-0 has not put them down at all, and what a freaking finish that is. My word. What a finish from Gosling here. Stanislas all the way. And Sue just doesn't jump for the header. That is poor defending. He doesn't even try and get rid of it. And by the time it hits the ground, or I don't even know if it hit the ground, it was Dan Gosling that just slotted that away. That was a fantastic finish. 1-1. And Bournemouth are back in this game. Bournemouth have the ball now. They're creeping. They have Stanislas on the right. It was a good ball. You got to watch this Stanislas. He's a very dangerous player, and some good defending gets us out of a bit of a trouble. Max Gradle now on the left. He's got a Phobie, and it's 2-1 to Bournemouth. Oh my freaking word, boys. It was Gradle who just, again, and Sue, letting us down on the right-hand side, just losing the ball in a really bad position. Max Gradle has, I think he's the top scorer in the Premier League right now. Didn't go for the shot, just put it to Phobie. Just giving the ball to a Phobie who just slots it in the back of the net. 2-1, boys. Down to Bournemouth at home. This is embarrassing, Fisher. Here we go. Bit of room for Adama on the right-hand side. Bournemouth have made a critical area and gave us some space. Who do we have? Come on, boys. We need someone to lift this team and get a goal. S1E! And it's gone wide. It's another corner. This time Victor Valdez is up for it. He didn't want to miss this corner. It's going to be S1E this time to send it in. Who's in there? Someone's in there! It's gone wide. Actually, just gone wide, boys. I thought it was 2-2. I thought we were back in the game. And it's gone wide. I don't even know if there's time to make these substitutions, guys, but I'm bringing on DePena and Rhodes for Adama and Fisher. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to get enough time to get them on the pitch. Here we go. Desart. Out wide for Victor Fisher. The substitutes have not taken action yet, so Victor Fisher is still on the pitch. What's he got in his locker? Victor Fisher. No stamina, referee. That's a foul. That is actually a foul. He's bumped him straight off the ball. It wasn't shoulder to shoulder at all. You're having a fucking laugh, ref. Here we go. Nsu. Out wide to Adama. Adama now. What has he got? Who's he got in support? Adama just holding onto the ball. He's going to whip this one in. That's a poor cross. Adama. It falls to Negredo. Negredo! Why are you running away from the ball, Alvaro? What the fuck was that? There it is, boys. Full time, and it's a 2-1 loss to Bournemouth at home. Our first loss of the Premier League, and it comes at home to Bournemouth. No offense, Bournemouth, but oh, just a terrible episode. 2 losses. Those are the stats for you guys. 8 shots, 4 on target with 50% possession to Bournemouth's 5 shots, 3 on target with 50% possession. As you can see, I think we played decent today. Just didn't get the result. I don't know what happened at the end there. I don't know why Negredo ran away from that ball. I saw it in my head. I had the vision of Negredo just half volleying that. Oh my god, into the top corner. And I just thought it was going to happen, and he just runs away from the ball. Didn't even try and shoot it. Just ran away from the ball. I just don't understand, boys. I mean, Bournemouth's goals were both very good, well-worked goals. Our goal was decent as well. But, oh my freaking god, boys. 2-1 at home. We should not be losing to Bournemouth at home. There's so many other games this season that I thought we would have lost that we didn't. And of all games where I thought this is pretty much 3 points, it's not. It's 0, and Bournemouth have come away with a win. There it is, guys. That is the end of today's episode. Chelsea also suffered their first loss of the season, but they are ahead of us on goal difference. But we still sit in second position, which is pretty crazy to think about this far into the season. 10 games in, about a quarter of the way, just over a quarter of the way through the season, and we are sitting in second position. A little bit weird. The table is looking very, very, very strange, but Manchester City and Manchester United are now part of the top 4. Hull City is just outside the top 4, with Swansea in Palace, Sunderland's up there, you got Spurs in 9th, and then you got Liverpool 13, West Ham 14, Arsenal 15, Leicester 16, Everton 17, and I would even say Southampton 19. What are these teams doing so far down the table? So what do you guys think? Where do you think we're going to finish? I'd love to hear your guys' predictions as to where you think we'll finish. I think we will drop off in form. We already lost to Bournemouth. I think we'll be picking up draws here and maybe a win here, but I don't think the form is going to be... I don't think in the next 10 games we'll have those exact same results. I don't think we'll win 6, draw 3, and lose 1. I think it'll be a very different next 10 games. So where do you think we'll end up in the table, considering how many teams right now are underperforming, considering... between 13th and 19th is full of pretty quality teams, bar West Brom. Where are we going to finish in the table? That's what I'd like to hear. I'd like to hear where you guys think we'll finish in the table and what you think the top 4 is going to look like at the end of this season. And it would be interesting to see if any of you guys were either close or dead on correct by the end of the season. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. No more chatter. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. I'm sorry it took so freaking long, but I'll see you guys very, very soon. I promise. I promise. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.